Won by Chicago.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jake, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Trying to cash in, able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
In the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Westbrook into the front court. Margins 8. Knocked loose. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. He gets it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Houston with the basketball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And scores. Strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Derrick Rose, able to recover with the block. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Gordon with it. His guys down big. That's out of bounds off of Bull. Derrick Rose tips it. Bulls with it. Driving right to the basket. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Cruises inside for two. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. James Harden, 2 of 4 now.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
It's Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. It's Westbrook. Jumper's good.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
And the finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Big finish. Full head of steam that time. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Rajon Rondo.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Can't connect.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Isaiah Thomas. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Westbrook across the timeline. Down a bundle and finishes strong. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Green with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Bulls have it. And count the basket inside.
When things click, they click. That's good offense right there.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his group together and talk it all through. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. It goes down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Knocked loose. And the finish. Jay, it counts for 2, but that was pretty.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Clint Capella, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rose into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Good. Off a spin.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Time for some new personnel into the game. Harden. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
And a nice finish at the rim. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Derrick Rose. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. Bulls have it. Rose's shot no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
James Harden swats it. Bulls come away with it. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. and scores.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Got it. It's in the hands of Harden. Rose into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. No good. Knocked loose. Harden. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Rose into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Rajon Rondo rejects it. And the basket good at the rim. Now it's Harden at the controls. Knocked loose. Carmelo Anthony with the block. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 6 now.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Has a look. Rose's shot off the iron, no good. And count the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Rajon Rondo. Huge block. Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Has a chance. Rose's shot no good. Bulls come away with it. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Bulls have it.
I'll take that.
Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Knocked loose. Bulls have it.
I'll take that.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Easy path to the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Russ at the controls. Derrick Rose pins it. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Russell Westbrook sends it away. Count the basket at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Westbrook with it. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Wendell Carter powers it through. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate. Attack, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Clint Capella, 3 for 3 in this first half.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Bulls with the rock. Trying to cash in. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Bulls have it. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point. Play. No foul.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Yes, Carmelo. Anthony, he's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. And now Houston has the basketball. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Anthony, a shot, no good. Clint Capella. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Houston takes over. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Count the basket inside.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's now 5 for 6. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds off a Bull. It stays with Houston. New blood coming in for both sides. Harden had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from the
Rockets have the ball. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Has a look. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
He hits. Harden with the basketball. Down a bundle. Bulls come away with it. Knocks it down from mid-range. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Thaddeus Young snatching it out of the air. They've got it back. It's Chicago ball. Anthony with a shot. That won't go. Knocked loose. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Bulls have it. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Gordon. A shot at the buzzer, and he buries it. Long key from three-quarters court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Knocked loose. It's good.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
It's Westbrook. The Bulls with the rebound. Here's Rondo with it. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. And scores. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. It's Rockets ball. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Count it.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Russell Westbrook powers it through. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Clint Capella with a piece. It's Westbrook. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest? Or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Cashes in for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose. Curling inside. And he finishes at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Rondo with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. And counted at the rim.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Count the bucket for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Dwayne Wade. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Wade, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
He gets it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. P.J. Tucker able to recover with the block. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense and stuffs it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Dwayne Wade looking good. 4 for 5.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Wade with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Knocked loose. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And he drains it.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Houston with the basketball. And a throwdown.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And he knocks it down, Jay. Harden into the front court. His guys down big. And the finish on the nice step through.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Gets a shot up off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Thaddeus Young, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. That's no good.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And scores. Strong take. Bulls have it. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Has a look. Able to convert inside.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Has a chance and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
From somebody who loves to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Not going to have it this time. Harden had to force that one, but it's no good. Bulls with the basketball. Cruises inside for two.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Beyond the arc for three. Man, that was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Clint Capella tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
3 quarters down. Nice cushion for the Bulls. The Bulls in possession as we start the 4th quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Chicago possession. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Bulls come away with it. And the finish at the rim.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Westbrook with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. That's toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Bulls come away with it. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And now Houston has the basketball. Knocked loose. Bulls have it. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Austin Rivers lays it in.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Bulls have it. And count the basket inside.
Two points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Thomas across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
And strokes it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. It goes down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Oh, emphatic slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And a nice finish at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Short jumper off the mark. The follow won't go either. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Houston takes over. Bulls have it. Got it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Bulls come away with it. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Bulls have it. And he buries it. Bulls come away with it. Smothered and still gets it to go down.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
To the basket goes Rivers, but his shot stays out. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
And the basket good at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. P.J. Tucker sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To the basket goes Rivers, but his shot stays out.
Hey, chest up. Let's go.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Fires the three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Rockets have the ball. Isaiah Thomas swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
That's out of bounds off a Bull. Runner's good there.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Harden with it up top. His guys down big. Doesn't have the and a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
I got him. Here we go.
Lets it fly from long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Bulls take this one as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls put on a show in a
Player of the game.
Isaiah Thomas could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that these are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games. The Bulls won this matchup with a significant margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls. The Rockets seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. The Rockets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Defense.
The Chicago Bulls showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Thomas put up on behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams. This is Jalen Rose signing off.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of juice on me. Couple M's in jewelry. I'm a rich like just eat. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Small. Just made my flight. Pick 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you that I'm almost. $1 million cash just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. She tripping. I'm too rich to listen. I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie. No, you can't spend it. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, all the broke bag. 24, time to show 'em whatever. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Footy on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they booked me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I win easy cause the pace I be pushing. In the zoo, I'm like, they like Rico with you. I'm better than all the rest. Not as real, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go get it down. I see cuz on me down. Jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm not black card on my knee long, I done hair on her. Black cavity, and I'm done gas salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? Nino. He tell such if you looking for somebody.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Might make back the Benz. Pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck. I keep working hard. Who keep blessing us? I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. The made of my M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. Too rich to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My teeth is like 10 apiece. TDE family to the A+. I got my grades up. I had no backup. Now run the check up. And the place up.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place up, the place up, the place up, the place up. Somebody on 10.
Originality come up. Came to my car and it's sweet like a cabinet saying they after me. Ain't no one after me, baby mama used to work at the Applebee's. Somebody call my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horn scale. F12 Berlinetta. Michael was shorts in the winter. We'll turtlenecks in the summer. This here's not for beginners, yeah. Came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Benny Hunter, Kenny County. Got the swagger on me, yeah. Different fabric on me, yeah. Different on it, yeah. Married to the game, yeah. Holy matrimony, yeah. Oops, joke. Someone stage again, from up to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place up, 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 the place up.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours. Whoa, Kenny. I'm the long hair and I all talk tough like a bottle top. You switch the top off, head it, turn quick just to get it off. No deal, shawty, just a knock off. Chicken, no Coca-Cola, I'm the one that pop off. Hit me, my Motorola if you need to. Every day, no, I ain't never call off. Talk on Instagram, don't make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I pass every test, you ain't as hard as me. You a shorty, you a wannabe. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a like me. I own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Put it on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they book me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I went easy 'cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico, what you? I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out 'cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. Soldier from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm the black card on her. My knee longer than hair on her. That cavity, and I'm the her that salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know, 10 you can search if you looking for somebody.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Mike made back to Ben. Pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get, I've been stretching up, ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough, I don't plan for luck, I keep working hard, who keep blessing us, I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. Done made him a M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. Too rich to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My teeth is like 10 apiece. TDE family to A+. I got my grades up. I had no backup. Now run the check up. Now run the check up. The place up. The place up.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I would've grown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate. Hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down. I've been racing. Go up. Wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up. My crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place up. The place up. The place up. The place up. Somebody on 10.
Originality, come on. Came to my car in the street like a cat with a saying they after me. Ain't no one after me, baby mama used to work at the Applebee's. Somebody call my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horn scale. F12 Berlinetta. Like it was shorts in the winter. What turtlenecks in the summer. This here's not for beginners, yeah. Went to, came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Benny Hunter, Kenny County. Got the swagger on me, yeah. Different fabric on me, yeah. Different on it, yeah. Married to the game, yeah. Holy matrimony, yeah. Oops, joke. Someone stage again, from club to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way. Hold up. I would've grown all day. Hold up. Somebody can't relate. Hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, down, I've been racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place 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 up.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of chill on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. I'm a rich like jet ski. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Small money. Just name my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. Just want. I don't want to tell you that, mama. $1 million cash just laying in the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Kicking, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie, lie. No, you can't stand it. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, bought a broke bag. 24, time to show 'em whatever. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzled. Bang, I'm the black card on her. My knee long, I turn hair on her. Like cavity, and I'm done her dad's salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know, you still search if you looking for somebody.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Might make back the Benz. Pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck. I keep working hard. Who keep blessing us? I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. The made of my M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. Too rich to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My teeth is like 10 apiece. TDE family to the A+. I got my grades up. I had no backup. Now run the check up. Now run the check up. The place up. The place up.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place up, the place up, the place up, the place up. Somebody on 10.
Originality, come on. Came to my car in the street like a cat with the saying that after me. Ain't no one after me, baby mama used to work at the Applebee's. Somebody called my phone, yeah. I'ma send that voicemail. I don't even check my voicemail. Big weight, I'ma need a horse scale. F12 Berlinetta. Like it was shorts in the winter. What turtlenecks in the summer. This here's not for beginners, yeah. Came back, went to jail, left jail, went to Benny Hunter, Kenny County. Got the swagger on me. Yeah, different fabric on me. Yeah, different on it. Yeah, married to the game. Yeah, holy matrimony. Yeah, oops, joke. Someone stage again. From up to stadium. I took my shot and made it in.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place up, 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 the place up.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of chill on me. Couple M's in jewelry. I'm a rich like jet ski. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Small just made my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you that mama. $1 million cash just laying on the floor. Artists I saw me dripping. She tripping. I'm too rich to listen. I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie. No, you can't stand it. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, all the broke bag. 24, time to show 'em whatever. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check.